Hello world, this is Zan. Just finished recording a bunch of other turns and of the old format just to kind of catch up to my live recording. And this happened to roll while I was doing it, so I said, yeah, screw it. Let's get this done. So it's going to be turn number 17. I'll be playing MA Arcacephaly in TLC Endworld using the TLC balance mod. So let's see what happened here. So this is the attack where I was saying, Ermor sent me not nice messages earlier about how he's just going to take the lake from me regardless. Um, and I kind of really disagree. So this is just me saying bet, bet, absolutely bet. I will defend this lake. So I send out my Gorgon. Turns out his punk's a stone. This guy's lagging behind because he's a poor amphibian. That really messes with their stats. Yeah. So this is mine. He can come take it later. That's his problem. And then we have unexpected events. Excellent. Okay. Even more excellent. That's yeah, more gems. Yeah, luck 3 paying off so far. I remember last episode. Oh, whoop, and then I guess the other one was more 5 gems. Yeah, last episode we were really debating on whether or not I should get the Throne of Misfortune. And I chose. The community was really split on this. It's kind of cool. Big names that I've asked advice for or are considered, you know, something in the community, straight up took sides on this, and it was really interesting. Um, but I think I was gonna stay with not claiming this throne until obviously I'm gonna win or something. Make like now that I have this lake, look at this. Oh my god, 14 ton. Perfect. This is a great lake. Now that I have this lake and I'm going to defend it, maybe later on I can get a bishop fish. It's a water summon up here. Some bishop fit, 15 water gems. It's an old age, which doesn't matter to me because I have healers. Aquatic commander that is a holy 3. But there's items you can give it that will allow it to get on the surface. And since he's old aged, the top one you probably want to do, due to this mod, is the Shambler skin armor. I think it was almost made for him because it's going to slow down the aging. Again, to me, it doesn't matter much. I have healers. But at some point, yeah, I'll probably build like a fort with a, a lab down here. Because I think one of the other changes is now everyone can build forts on the water. Yeah, probably not great forts, but hey, it's something. Either or, I'll probably build a bishop fish and I'll have him here in Cape Hellas forever. And whenever the time comes to win the game, if I am so fortunate, then I'll claim this. Until then, I think I'm going to stay with luck 3. And if this is the game's response to my decision, giving me another permanent 20 income here and a 2 gem site, I think we're good. I think we're doing real good. Uh, the other things is I was looking for where the heck Naba's capital was. I was assuming it was going to be here in Lost Kingdom. Maybe it's one more down here in Dragon Pass. And he's got another port here. I really hate their stuff. Like we know, I think this was Ind. So or no, yeah, Ind's capital is here. So no, Nabaz can't be in either of these. Maybe it's here. This is a good choke point here against Ermor. This Earthscar and yeah. Let me see. So I have nothing really else for the Face of Kirby 1 to be doing. Huh. That's a good point. Yeah. There are no more indie provinces. I need her to make me a Thistle Mace at some point. So that way all of my N1s can function as N2s. And if something does happen to the Face of Kirby 1, I can recover from it. Or like I already have N2s that can make more. These are Shark Tribe? Beautiful. Shark's gonna cure us. Oh, they're armored Shark Tribe. Damn. Okay. Um, so what I'll do, to be safe, I'll send her back into one of these lands. So she can make that Thistle Mace. I'll probably come back and spend more PD here. 'Cause I don't want more in this lake. These are really good provinces. I can see why he wanted both of them, but no, no sir. Okay, so over here I know I had sent out Glib to start site searching. Um, I guess it doesn't matter if I site search with this chick this turn. What did we get? Thaumaturgy 3? Right, because this is going to get me Mine Hunt, and this lets me start. Now I can really defend my lake, because like this guy right here, without any boosters, can Mine Hunt straight up. So just kind of really put my claim in the lake, like this is mine, go away. Um, Kirby 1 has nothing really to do, so she can possibly also be going into the lake every now and then to fight off some unruly neighbors. uh, but yeah, I think Minehunt's a good research target. I mean, also, and I would be doing this if I had any fire income at all, which it's because I haven't site searched. I would also be going for trying to be greedy and rush for construction 6, uh, and make lightless lanterns. But since I don't have any fire income, like these 13 is just literally from events, I think I'm going to be cautious on that because I don't want to run up to construction 6 and then not do anything. So we're going to leave that as is and just keep going up for Mine Hunt because I think that'll be pretty useful. Naba, yeah, Naba's going to be my first war. I don't know. This is probably a horrible idea, but Naba's going to be my first war. And we have about the same range, right? Great. Map move 12, map move 12, map 14, map move 14. Yeah, just bring everybody. Okay, so we're gonna start moving these guys over. It's gonna take a bit. If I had Crone's ambush, I could probably get there faster, but you know, it is what it is. I don't need to recruit that guy anymore. This scout here, just keep scouting Naba. Over here, I think we're site searching time. Yeah, she's building a lab. Do need to get over here and build a temple at some point as well. Maybe Toldi's Ghost can do that. Although he would be useful over here as well. Okay, and over here we're going to build another lab. Notice the labs are really cheap because it's Archocephaly. They're 250 instead of 500. What else did I need any random commander to do? I mean, like they can be consistently shuffling troops down. Yeah. How much does it cost to get over to Morais Grace? You know what? It cost me 12. Do these guys? Okay, 15. These guys are also 10. So if I ran to Morais Grace with these Tyre Tellteller would never forgive me if I tried to pronounce this guy's name and said it wrong because he's really big into the Greeks. This guy can make it down there in one turn because he has map move 15. These guys have map move 10. They can't. These guys could because they have 14. This is also map move 10. So it might be worth recruiting these gentlemen from my capital. Probably can't get much because of the recruitment point. Yeah, just 4 and I have so many resources left over. Ugh. Maybe some chariots. They can get down there. I'll have so many more. I think I can only get like 2 chariots. Maybe even the elephants. The elephants, the way to use them. Oh, hold on. There you go. The way to use the elephants is you need to bring a mage, and they need to do Rage of the Cornered Rat, and then berserk the elephants. Once the elephants are berserked, you don't have to worry about them turning around and running you over. Yeah, why not? There you go, 2 elephants. And then these forces can get from Archocephaly to Morais Grace in 1 turn, even if they used a regular commander. And actually, let me just test this. Let me keep those guys there. Let me just test this. Yes. Good. Okay. And we're going to keep that as a thing we're going to do. Okay, move all these guys up. Send him back. Might even be worth recruiting a Strategos just to lead this army and have a bunch of squads, and then they can all line formation and have good leadership. I'm really ahead on my research, so why not? I'll do just that. Bash me if you want for not using indie commanders, but whatever. Four squads is useful. Bunch of morale bonus. Maybe I can even forge in like more morale bonus. Ooh, this is different. This used to just be inspirational. Huh. Um, let's kind of go to water two guy. He's also a water two guy. What am I researching? Is there going to be something super important for this war? Mind burn is not as great against giants as Soul Slay would be. What would probably be good is Iron Warriors, except that it has Shock 5. And yeah, these guys are gonna be casting thunderbolts at me. So let me grab actually before I do any of this crazy stuff. Let me reset my research. Let me do enchantment 3 for strength of giants and conjuration 3 for earth power, and really any sort of elemental I can think of. I'm not sure. Oh, that's rough. Magic duel to astral. So many random changes I don't remember. Um, it would be good to have something here that my dudes can cast. And I guess that maybe that's just Starfires. Yeah. Uh, get the big elementals. Yeah. Because if Naba starts using fire or air elementals, I would need to use fire elementals to counter that. Because they don't have the magic weapons and all that. So yeah, if I want to survive this war, I think this is the route I take. Um, I do still need Rage of the Cornered Rat at Thaumaturgy 4 to actually get to use these elephants. Elephants will be decent against the elementals. I mean, they can't kill them, they're going to get sunlocked forever, but it will not get trampled, and it's just going to sit around forever. Okay. Yep. Just kind of thinking on what's going on here. More mystic, more mystic. Next turn he can start doing things. Some cavalry, some hoplites. From here to where? It's also 12 to get from here to there. So maybe this place I also have recruiting the unit with a name, just for the purposes of being able to get to my capital in one turn, and then from my capital to Moraes Grace in one turn. Yeah, that may be a thing I do. Okay, so that's everything. Everything has PD. All my units are being made, and I'm just gonna, whatever I have left, go in here. I'm sure he'll come back one of these turns, but I don't care. I'll come back for him. What I wish is I had more scouting on what Nabal was doing, but I don't. And I'm going to keep this one here. It's telling me that they are going with castles instead of these little tiny forts. The castles are at 750. It's as good as a citadel, but more expensive. They're building Mukreebs for their magic researchers. Their S1, Astral 1, Holy 2s. I think they're like 120 gold. He's not upgrading this one, which means, okay, if he's upgrading this one and not this one, he probably has some sort of alliance going on with Ind, or a non-aggression pact, which makes sense because I think they both border or more, which is going to make me a villain, mind you, because unless unless I go to construction 6 with the intention of building these little, the items that let me go underwater with an army, I can't effectively, there's like this. I'm not going to build this, I'm going to build alkyls. Um, it's difficult for me to cross the little lake with an army. I can do it with commanders all day long, but with an army, it'll be difficult for me to go attack Armor. So I'm going to be the villain here because I'm going to be attacking somebody who's probably fighting Armor. That's okay. I want to kick Armor's butt anyways. And next turn, I think I have the lab, the Palisades. I can start recruiting Bone Readers, and I bet you they're all going to be Earth randoms for a while. But once I get the air randoms, I can start building those Alquills. I really probably should have started researching or building them with this chick. Whoops. On the next turn, due to this lovely crater that just came over, I can build Earth Boots and have this guy be like an Earth 3. And that'll be good as well. It's probably worth site searching both of these provinces with water 2. Because I think X2 is like I'm gonna have all the paths that mystics get at 2, and then eventually I'll send out one of these guys. I can technically send out this guy at S4, but there are so few sites at S4 that it's hardly worth it. This chick would be great to send out because I don't get A2 easily. However, um, I need her in the capital to spread magic and be a Dominion spreader. So yeah, I think right now I'm just going to keep researching because I have lofty research goals that I need to get done for this war. And yeah, with that, I'll see you next time.